The issue that I was raising at Davos and mentioning it to IMF meeting today, that this is the deepest of the crisis that you can get. And the deepest crisis is also an exciting time, because this is an exciting opportunity to create new. In Davos, everybody was so busy talking about the crisis and how to get out of this crisis. As you consume yourself in this discussion of the crisis, how do you get out of crisis, you devote half of your time how to rebuild the system so that we don't go back to the same old normalcy that we are coming from. When you get out of this crisis and go to the normalcy, what kind of normalcy will it be? Will it be the same thing that we had or something new? And I keep urging everybody, please don't go back to the same old normalcy. Please make sure today, right now, that we create absolutely new normalcy. And maybe people will be wondering, what will be that new normalcy? What are you talking about? So at IMF, I was saying that the new normalcy would be that financial system will be built in such a way that in this country, in the United States, there will be no payday loans anymore. People can go to the bank and legitimately borrow money without paying 500%, 700%, 1,000% interest. It is such a disgrace to see payday loans all over the city, everywhere in the United States. Tells you what a gaping hole the banking system has left behind, so that people have to go there to protect their life, to continue with their life in such a terrible situation. I said the new normalcy would be that every single person in this country will have the right to open a bank account. There are millions of people who don't have a bank account, cannot open a bank account. So when they receive their salary check, to get the money, they have to go to the check cashing companies. And these check cashing companies take off a good sized money out of that check. They don't get their income that they have earned safely in their hand. Somebody picks up a share out of that. So the financial system that we will have when we go back to the normalcy, it will be an inclusive system. Nobody will be denied service. There should not be any financial apartheid anymore, that you draw the line that these people are not qualified, these people are qualified. Those lines should be gone. And you cannot say anymore that it cannot be done, because the system that we developed, not only it works in Bangladesh, it works everywhere. So why can't we integrate the whole system and make it a financial system which works for everybody, even for the beggars? In Grameen Bank, we lend money to beggars, and in a very deliberate way, not that suddenly some beggars got sneaked in. It's not like that. We focused on beggars. When you talk about beggars, always think of sneaking in. That's not how it happened. We deliberately addressed them. Initially, we thought we'll have about 1,000, 2,000 beggars in the program to see how it works. But it became so popular. Soon we have more than 100,000 beggars. And it's a very simple idea. It's not complicated. All we do, we go to the beggars, talk to them, try to understand how their life is. And gradually, we suggest to them, as you go from house to house begging, would you carry some merchandise with you? Some cookies, some candies, some toys for the kids? And give people options, whether they will give something in charity, some food, some money, or buy something from you. And we make it sound very easy for them. We say, you are going there anyway. So this is no extra work for you. They immediately see the point. They like the idea. And we started giving money. And soon it started growing. Now we have more than 100,000 beggars in the program. And we started 4 years back. In these 4 years, more than 11,000 beggars have completely stopped begging because they became such successful door-to-door salesperson. And they are very smart. When I talk to them, they will be explaining which house is good for begging, which house is good for selling. And I tell my colleagues, they never went to business school, but they understand market segmentation very clearly. And the deepest crisis is also an exciting time, because this is an exciting opportunity to create new. Poverty is an artificial imposition on human being. Why can't we create another kind of business? Business which will aim completely at others. In a social business yogurt company like Grameen, Danone, you will be asking, how many children got out of malnutrition this year? Fun of doing this, you overcome the impossible. And if you have designed and you have succeeded in getting 100 people out of welfare, then you have developed a miracle seed. You can take out millions of people out of welfare by planting this seed.